Jack Thunder and the Fragments of Anima, Book 2, Water. Chapter 11, Twilight Falls. Jack Thunder's shoulders relaxed. The pain in his left shoulder faded. Buckthorn was right. Just being out on the balcony helped. At the very least, it was far better than being confined within those four walls. Razor agreed. The weather wyvern hopped up on the wooden railing and perched himself next to the storm gremlin. I always thought the sunset around here looked like the colors of a mango. Doesn't it look like that to you? Buckthorn asked. Well, the sky was certainly red and orange and yellow. Jack Thunder couldn't see any green, though. Maybe if mangoes were blue and purple, and if they had stars in them. I suppose so. That's when it dawned on him. Summer was almost over. September was just around the corner. And for the storm gremlin, that meant only one thing. Ah! The Dark Carnival's gonna be here soon. You ever been? No, not really. I've never been far from the Great Barrier Kingdom. Oh, you've gotta come. I'm gonna try and talk Frosty into taking us. What about the Wendigos? Oh, don't worry. We've already got 2 of the fragments. We found the sea stone within, 2 days? At this rate, I'm sure we'll be fine. Nothing wrong with a little break, right? Buckthorn didn't disagree. After their adventure, it would be nice to take a load off for a while. Especially with Jack Thunder's shoulder. It was only for a couple days after all. I can't believe it's almost September already. Son's life had really picked up the pace since he met Jack Thunder. It seemed like just yesterday he met the little storm gremlin on Tempest Island when he was looking for his staff. That was only 2 months ago. Now, he was sitting on the beach of the Turquoise Archipelago's central island with autumn rapidly approaching. He could already feel it in his bones. It was warm, but there was a faint nip in the air. Well, it was at least warmer than it was in the Razorfrost Range. Son shuddered at the memory of that accursed mountain range. Now that he had remembered what it had been like to sit in the balmy sunshine, spending even one more minute in that icy inferno sounded like nothing short of torture. He looked over at Frosty. She might enjoy it, though. Hey, are you alright? What? Oh, I'm alright, just a bit lost in thought, that's all. Frosty looked him over. You look a lot better. That was probably because he was eating more, especially at the party. A couple of the talking animals, the ones serving the cake, noticed how skinny Son was. Anima blessed them, they practically shoved that pineapple cake down his throat. He couldn't complain too much, it was pretty good cake. There were also these 2 dryads there. He wasn't sure if they were twins or cousins. What were their names? Sweet and Sour Apple, they said. They had a whole wheelbarrow full of apples. Said they'd sprouted them during the last cherry sun. Red and green ones. They were betting between themselves how many of each kind they could sell. Surprisingly goofy characters for being tree people. It had been such a long time since Son had truly interacted with the people of Alterus on this level. He began to regret the decade he spent in isolation. He had missed out on so much. All because of how he hated being venerated. Now that he thought about it, he couldn't really be mad at them. They had every reason to honor what he did. And that didn't make them shallow either. And since he was thinking about celebrations, another thought came to mind. Is the Dark Carnival still a thing? It was supposed to be coming around about this time of year. Strombolio used to be a performer in the Circus of Shadows, and he would often talk about how he used to use the Dark Fragment, Lethal Joke, to launch fireworks. Son would have liked to see one of those fireworks shows. They sounded like a blast. Maybe Strombolio was still working with the Circus of Shadows. He might have some idea as to where the Fragment of Darkness might be. Of course, it was anyone's guess. but the timing was perfect. And even if it wasn't at the Dark Carnival, San could have used a short rest anyway. Same as Jack Thunder, poor thing. He could use some rest too after busting his shoulder. To think that he'd fought 2 battles with that kind of injury, plus null magic poisoning. It would take him a few days to get out of the hospital, if not weeks. Knowing him, though, San was certain that Jack Thunder would want to go to the Dark Carnival after he got out of the hospital. He turned to Frosty. Is the Dark Carnival still a thing? Yeah, I'm not so sure about it, though. We're on an important mission here. I don't want us getting distracted. Actually, I think that there's a chance that the Dark Fragment might still be with the Circus of Shadows. And if not, it won't hurt us to take a couple of days off. Frosty looked a little shocked. Even with the coming black sun? The Heart of Darkness isn't that desperate. Not yet. Wendigos don't show their ugly faces unless they need to. And besides, there's no way we can collect all 4 of the other fragments in a few weeks, especially with Jack's injury. Best not to worry too much about things we can't control. Frosty wasn't sure if she believed that, but she trusted San, so she had nothing else to say. The two continued to sit on the beach, staring into the sunset. Hi there, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like more from our friend Jack Thunder, you can check out my new book series, Jack Thunder and the Fragments of Anima, on Amazon using the link in the description. Or you can head on over to my Teespring and grab a few things from my shop. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content every week. Thank you for watching.